Did you know that when Venus turns direct in the sign of Leo this September, Venus will perform a beautiful dance with the asteroid Juno right up until October when Venus enters Virgo. We are going to be talking all about this today, so stay tuned. Hey there, Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a Western practical astrologer. Now, before we do dive into today's video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and click the bell. And if you are interested in any of my services, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, then you can visit my website, hannahselsewhere.com. There you can also find my Practical Astrology eBooks guide and merch, and then there's also some cheat sheets available there as well. So all the links to these products will be in the description box down below. I do hope that you find this video to be helpful today. Let's do this. Alright, so as most of you know here, Venus turns direct in Leo from the 3rd of September 2023. And when it does, the asteroid of marriage and commitment, Juno, will also be in this fierce sign. Now, do also keep in mind the post-shadow period of Venus. Okay, so this post-shadow period will be from the 3rd of September until the 7th of October. Okay, during that time, we will mull things over. This will, of course, then happen from 12 degrees to 28 degrees. We essentially retraced our steps from 28 back to 12 degrees, Leo. And so as Venus does start to move forward, just allow things to settle. Okay, this is about processing what we learned during Venus retrograde. And of course, a reminder here that Venus retrograde is from the 22nd of July until the 3rd of September. But you see, with Juno also performing this dance with Venus from the 3rd of September until October, when Venus does eventually enter Virgo, we will gain so much clarity regarding romance, love, connection, union, partnership. We'll also realize many things to do with our self-worth, to do with our creativity, our inner child. Not to mention money and security matters will be so much clearer, okay? But this truly is about seeing where we are unified and joined together with others, where we can exist in harmony with others. Seeing, for example, how aligned we are with other people's values, or seeing what lessons we learned regarding value or regarding self-acceptance and love. Do you see your beauty? Do you appreciate your individuality? Do you appreciate the way that you express yourself? Were you courageous during Venus retrograde? What commitments did you discover along the way? Who and what are you loyal to? Now, I will be releasing this video before Venus does turn direct, so perhaps it's still good to consider what lessons will come up for you during the Venus retrograde, but still consider these types of questions once Venus does turn direct. Another thing is make sure to keep in mind the squares, okay? So squares being made between Venus and Juno, and then Uranus and Jupiter. Uranus and Jupiter both being in Taurus. And do also keep in mind with this as well, the revisiting of expansion and abundance whilst Venus is retrograde, or was retrograde, really depending on when you're watching this. And then revisiting your uniqueness, right? Revisiting your originality. Especially thinking about how such things are aligned with your values and your principles, your morals, right? Your security, your earning potential, your skills there too. Because with Venus and Juno being direct and then making squares once again to Jupiter and Uranus, there will be this moving forward quality, or more of a knowing what works and what doesn't work for you. Patience may be key here. Moving forward after this retrograde with purpose, and doing so with intention. And remember what you learned with respect to your self-worth and your inner authority. Also remember what came up when it came to dignity and pride. And at the same time, both Uranus and Jupiter will be retrograde during that time. Okay, so thinking about September with those particular squares. The substance, the quality will have changed, which can still be beneficial for your next step, but will still be reassessing material and physical matters just from a different perspective. Now, the other significant thing to note about Venus direct and Juno and Leo is that throughout September, they will sextile Mars in Libra. Indeed, coming into autumn, of course, spring for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, but matters to do with relationships and love will be so much clearer. I think by that time, many of us will still see where we are on the same page and where we aren't, where we can compromise and where we can't, what things simply cannot be compromised within a relationship. Then also seeing where we are aligned in beautiful and harmonious ways with others. This summer is going to get us truly reflecting upon our relationships and what we need from our relationships. You know, thinking about our desires and the things that we crave, the things that we're attracted to, but then at the same time, you know, really doing a lot of reflection and looking at our own inner beauty, inner peace, looking at the things about ourselves which are attractive. But yes, considering our desires and our attractions, and then also our values, what are the non-negotiables within relationships, and what does our heart want? What does it crave? What does it need? How does it speak with respect to beauty and grace, art, enjoyment, creativity? Mars in Libra throughout September will give us this sort of refinement. So we'll be able to really look at how we can refine such realizations with sophistication and elegance and grace. Especially with both Venus and Mercury being direct during that time period. In fact, coming into October, so throughout Libra season, Venus will trine the North Node in Aries and then create a sextile to the South Node in Libra. Keep in mind, these aspects also occurred right before Venus retrograde started in Leo around the 22nd of July. And so it's decision time. Decision time when it comes to me versus us, I versus you, what I want versus what we can achieve together. This could possibly indicate big discoveries surrounding collaboration, but doing so with focus, with directness, clearly setting out your goals, passions, and desires, and with Juno creating similar aspects to the nodes. Your wants regarding commitment, marriage, and union will come up strongly. Where is the give and take, we may ask? Did you re-strategize during Venus retrograde? Now, do also remember that Venus and Juno will make an exact conjunction around the 8th to the 12th of September, indicating things like marriage proposals, business proposals, collaborations, deals, contracts being signed, babies, children, investments paying off, romantic upgrades, greater awareness even surrounding faithfulness and loyalty, earning the income you know your work is worth, good money for your creations and your art. Yes, Venus direct and Juno together during Virgo and Libra season are going to bring up so much clarity, reward, and of course, many lessons. And if things are taken away, especially during the Venus retrograde, if there's certain things that no longer align with your values, it's about being able to move forward with your head held high. Commit to the next step, show courage, love yourself. And one more thing here I want to mention, Black Moon Lilith will also be in Leo during this time, okay? So many of us will be choosing ourselves actually, and many of us will be liberating ourselves, I think, especially during the Venus retrograde, seeking freedom and independence. And then there will be those of us who will integrate qualities of fun and play, liveliness, enthusiasm, confidence, integrating these qualities, right? We'll embrace more of our childlike qualities, or we'll see how powerful we can be when it comes to our creativity, our art projects, and our originality. Many of us will see how much we have grown when it comes to our self-expression. On that note, let's get into these horoscopes. Do make sure to consider your personal natal chart and placements. Such things should be taken into consideration. Aries, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding children, pleasure, romance, and enjoyment. You'll move forward when it comes to a love or creativity related matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand romantically. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to being childlike and playful. Taurus, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your home, privacy, family, your emotional security. You'll move forward when it comes to a family or living situation matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand at home. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to caring for your own needs and safety. Gemini, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding communication, education, short distance travel, and your local area. You'll move forward when it comes to an intellectual or a schooling matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand within your neighborhood. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to using your voice and learning new information. Cancer, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your talents, your earning potential, your skills, your self-esteem. You'll move forward when it comes to a financial sort of matter or a livelihood matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to your earning potential, even when it comes to your skills. And you'll see how much you have grown when it comes to your skills and your talents. Leo, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your direction, your body, your aims, your ambitions. You'll move forward when it comes to an identity or a life path matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to your overall direction. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to your actions and your approach to life. Virgo, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your intuition, your spiritual life, your hidden self, your imagination. You'll move forward when it comes to rest, or when it comes to the things that you do behind the scenes. You'll also feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand during your alone time. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to following your intuition and allowing your intuition to sort of guide you. Libra, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your clubs, your teams, your groups, your alliances. You'll move forward when it comes to a network or a community matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand within teams and organizations. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to your gains and your hopes for the future. Scorpio, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your reputation, your life mission, your purpose, your professional life. You'll move forward when it comes to a life, work, or success matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand within your career or amongst members of authority. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to your achievements and your accomplishments. Sagittarius, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your advanced training, legal matters, higher education, and long distance travel. You'll move forward when it comes to an exploration or higher education matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to your beliefs. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to your higher meaning and your teachings. Capricorn, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your unresolved trauma, if there is any unresolved trauma there, even thinking about your shared resources, intimacy, your asexuality. You will move forward when it comes to a joint finance or trust matter. You will feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to vulnerability. And then even just thinking about letting people in. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to bonding and any emotional concerns. Aquarius, Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your relationships, your collaborations, even thinking about your competitors, business deals, agreements. You will move forward when it comes to a business or companionship matter. You'll feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to relating, when it comes to negotiating. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to partnerships and relationships overall. And lastly, Pisces. Okay, so Venus and Juno will bring clarity regarding your services, your health, your stress levels, the workload, your daily habits, right? Your responsibilities. You'll move forward when it comes to a time management or a scheduling matter. You will feel more confident about the next step, or like you know where you stand when it comes to your employment, when it comes to your daily habits. You'll also see how much you have grown with respect to managing your stress levels and looking after your health. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video talking all about Venus direct along with Juno in the sign of Leo. I really hope that you find this video to be helpful today. I hope you're looking forward to the clarity that comes out of Venus retrograde. But yes, please let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, if you would like to keep up to date with more videos from myself, then you can click that subscribe button. Also, make sure that you give this video a like if you did like it today. And I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!